Welcome back to round 5 of my F1 2017 career mode. You join me from Spain, the Catalunya circuit. It's quite a good track, this one of my favourites. It does mix up some good overtaking opportunities here. You've got the long main straight into quite a sweeping first corner, that long turn 3 which really punishes the left-hand tyre, as well into turn 4. So we really have to watch that front left tyre because it will be burning up over the course of this race. We do have another wet race, so this is the consecutive wet race. We had one back in Sochi, Russia. And again, it's going to be a tricky one. We didn't have the best qualifying, but not the worst either. So the championship leader, Sebastian Vettel. Once again, Lewis Hamilton has taken another pole position, but he really needs to convert. I mean, he's not there in the race. So let's hope he can pull the gap back to Sebastian in this one. So we're starting down in P7, I do believe. Let's have a look at the running order here. First row of the grid, we've got the two Mercedes of Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri Bottas. Row 2 is the all-Ferrari front row, Kimi Raikkonen out-qualifying Sebastian Vettel. Row 3 is the Red Bulls of Ricciardo and Max Verstappen. Row 4 is us in P7 with our teammate in P8. So, join me on the formation lap here. Just testing out the conditions, testing the grip levels, just having a feel, just trying to get a braking reference, going into turn 1. And it feels really slippery. Hopefully that's going to favour us because we don't have the outright pace of them top 3 teams. So let's hope that we can sort of get a jump on them due to the weather conditions of this race. Here we go, forming up for the grid. Here we go, ready for the start. 5 red lights, and away we go for the Spanish Grand Prix. It's an okay start, but we've got jumped. I mean, we've got Perez coming up alongside us. The outside as well, our teammate's got a blinding start. Hulkenberg is going to go up the inside into turn 1. We're going to stay around the outside because he's going to get the inside into turn 2. We've slotted lovely there. Vettel's got a bit out of shape into turn 3. Holding up the 2 cars behind him now. Got a swapper on. Got 2 places there. And we're going to go for Kimi as well. We just squeeze him. And that's us up into P3. Great start to the race. Now we've got to maintain it. Kimi wants this back as soon as he can. We've got Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas, ourselves, Kimi Raikkonen, Sebastian Vettel in hot pursuit. And then the 2 Red Bulls just behind that. You can see already Kimi's getting impatient there. So we go at end of lap 2. Start of lap 2, should I say. Pick the brakes here into turn 1. Nice and cautious. See, we're really struggling to get the power down here. We go moving on to lap 3. Sebastian Vettel behind us, sorry. He's really getting impatient. He's looking for every opportunity now. We need to make sure we get a good exit out of onto the straight. Here we go, Lewis followed by Bottas. They're pulling out a lead already on us. Vettel's going to size up and move. Here go the leaders. Got a bit of a train forming behind us here. There we go, Sebastian's tried down here. It's not a typical overtaking spot. We can't get it stuck. You just squeeze him there on the exit. So moving on to lap 4. He's right up our gearbox now. We've got both of the Ferraris in hot pursuit. He's going to take the inside defensive line into turn 1. He's pulling up alongside. We're going to be late on the brakes. He's just got ahead of us. But let's squeeze him. And we managed to hold on to this position. Now, at this point, both of the Mercedes have just gone. They've just bolted now. There's no catching them. So it's about holding off these Ferraris. Here comes Sebastian again round the outside. Can't get it done. On to lap 7. He's still there, but can't shake him off. trying to go up the inside again, but we just squeeze him off on the exit.
We're expecting you in around 2 laps, and we'll be putting you on the intermediate tyres.
So weighing up options now with pit strategy, what to do, what's going to give me the best track position come later on in the race. So I'm really slowing myself down now as well, trying to defend from these guys behind.
The gap to the leader is 16.3 seconds.
As you can see, Lewis has already built up a 16-second lead over 10 laps. I've got no way he'll match this pace. No way. Tyre's really taking a beating now. That front left is almost up to 40% tyre wear. So I'm contemplating putting a set of inters on. Got a yellow flag, what's going on?
Some information on that.
Seb's out of the race!
Not a serious car issue. It looks like
Takes a bit of the pressure off us. Let's look back. What's happened to Seb? Oh, engine failure. Big blow up there. But still, we can't breathe too much. We've got Kimi Raikkonen just behind, and Danny Rick and Max Verstappen in hot pursuit also. The tyre's really taking a punishment now. 45% tyre wear on lap 12. Here we go. Here comes Kimi. And we got Lewis coming out the pits. Oh, that's tight going into turn 1 there. Let's have another look at it. 3 wide going into turn 1. Kimi gets up the inside. Lewis just exited the pits. Loses out massively there with that pit stop. We're going to go round the outside into turn 3. And we're lucky we didn't get wiped out there, to be honest with you. Here we go, the following lap. Now Bottas is in the pits. He's been out a lap longer. Clear air.
Bottas is ahead of you. They've just entered the pits. They're on fresh inters.
We still haven't pitted, remember.
One more stop.
I am looking.
Is 4.5 seconds.
I'm looking to go all the way onto dry tyres if I can. The Bottas has come out. Can we get him? Whilst he's still getting up to speed. Ah, he's just got it done. Just got it done. We've got Lewis up our gearbox now. The Ferrari and Red Bulls have also pitted for a set of intermediate tyres.
Okay, I think it might be just about time to come and change these tyres.
Thankfully on lap 14 Bottas has pulled away from us, but we're still managing to keep Lewis behind us for the time being.
Alright, consensus in the garage is that it's probably about time for the slick tyre now. It will be slippery, but it will probably be quicker.
So we're going to box this lap, Jeff. Further down the lap here, Lewis wants to have a go. He's going to have a sniff up the inside on the end of the back straight, and he's going to give us a little nudge for good measure. Here we go, we're going to dart into the pits. We're going to put a set of dry tyres on. Now which compound do we go with? Good stop please lads. So we're going to gamble, we're going to put the hard tyre on. We're going to hope it takes us all the way to the end of this race. Now it's a high tyre wear track, so it's going to be highly doubtful, but we're going to try and play the strategy. It's the only way we can get up to the sharp end of this grid now. So coming out into clean track. I think Bottas has just pitted just in front of us. He's put a set of the medium tyre on, so he's got a bit of a quicker tyre than us. Lap 15 here. So we've got people in the pits. So we're shaking out. Back where we was. So Lewis Hamilton has pitted as well. He's put the soft tyre on, but he's lost out some time because he stayed out too long on the intermediate tyres. So we've regained our track position into P2.
Has come in. They're now on the soft tyre. Softs on the car behind.
So we know the Mercedes has got better pace than us, and they're on the soft tyre, so he's going to be like a rocket man now. Moving on further down, Bottas gets the fastest lap of the race, and then we smash it.
Great work, that's a new fastest lap for the race.
So these hard tyres are not doing too bad, all things considered. The wear is not too bad as well. We might manage to stretch them out. Here we go, Kimi Raikkonen just smashes our fastest lap of the race. As you can see, Lewis is setting quicker and quicker times. Can we hold him off? Can we fend him off? Got a long way to go, 13 laps remaining. So the hope is the guys in front of us and behind us, they're going to have to pit again. Hopefully we can stretch these out to the end. And they're going to have to put another tyre on. They're going to put a faster tyre on. This is going to be quick towards the end. This is all about the rabbit versus the tortoise now. Here we go. Here comes Lewis. Look at that. Like a train past us. Let's go deep on the brakes. Let's try and get him on the exit here. No way. This is where we're switching up the strategy. We're definitely committed to go to the end of the race on these tyres now. It's the only option we've got of keeping a podium place. Let's have a look at Lewis's overtake. Pretty straightforward. DRS wide open. Sorts it up the inside and makes the apex. Coming on to the end of lap 22 now.
P3. You are currently in P3. Hamilton is ahead of you. Gap to car in front is 2.4 seconds. They're on old softs. Raikkonen is behind you. The gap to the car behind is 7.4 seconds. They're on old softs. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. 12 laps to go.
So it's not looking too shabby at the minute. They're not pulling out a big enough lead that they need. In comes Lewis for his second and final stop of the race. We've also got Kimi in the pits. Through we go. You can see on the exit there we go through. Back into P2.
Complete. See these tyres through to the end now.
They're just confirming that these tyres do need to last to the end of the race, so we do need to be a bit cautious. So Bottas is quite far away up the road now. He's coming in for his final stop of the race. Put another set of the medium tyre on. Here we go. Where's Bottas going to come out? So we've got track position on him. It's not a big enough lead really if we're going to hold out to the end of the race. We've got a long way to go. We're on quite worn tyres now and he's on a fresh set of a softer compound. So lap 24 of 33.
Okay, so
coming on to lap 25.
They're slowing down. It seems like there's some kind of problem with their car.
Teammate in the box.
Nico has come into the pits.
Setting up the lap times now. They're getting purple. Coming on to the end of lap 28. We're getting caught now.
At the moment, the car behind us is lapping faster than us by around 1 second per lap.
Can we hold it out? It's not the way you want to win a race. This is pressure now. Having two Mercedes bearing down on us over these final laps to lap 30. Bottas is right up our gearbox. Any time now. Might have to play a bit dirty on the tactics. Here he is. He's going to be in DRS range when we come onto the straight. Can we hang on? Can we survive? It's hard tyres, you're doing us proud. Just hang on in there. A few more laps left. Not the best exit. Whack it up into rich revs. Take a defensive line. Bottas is going to go around the outside. He waves his arm up there. Don't know why. We're going to go deep on the brakes. We cannot let this go. We managed to block him off there. He's going to come again, I'm sure. Bad exit of turn 3. They give him another run at us. Let's have a look at this into turn 1. We show him the outside. Takes it, but we just go so deep under the brakes. We're not going to give up now. We managed to hold him off to fight another day. Oh, what's happened? Bottas has dropped out of the race. Oh, this is playing massively into our hands now. We've got another retirement. We're blessed here. First Vettel, now Valtteri Bottas. But we've got Lewis Hamilton now bearing down on us. It's over 50% tyre wear. Are they going to stay out? Are we going to get a puncher? This is tense stuff now. Lewis is on the fresh tyre. He's setting blistering lap times. Again, can we keep our elbows out and just hold him off? Just a few more laps left. There we go. Lewis is in range now. He's in striking distance. Here we go, onto the final lap of the race. Lewis is there, he's going to have DRS.
This is your final lap. Of the
What
race.
can we do? Here he comes, round the outside, and he's through. Let's go deep on the brakes. We get it stopped, and we squeeze him on the exit. That's what we need. Let's give us a quick breathing space there. Let's get a nice exit now. Keep everything tidy. Let's have run on board with Lewis. We come flying back up the inside. Luckily, there's no contact there. I'm sure he's going to come again. Here we go, onto the back straight. Where's Lewis? Where's he going to go? Oh, and he's knocked me there. Fell bump. He's going to try and go up the inside. He's alongside us. Let's have a replay. Here he goes. You can see he's damaged his front wing there. Luckily, we haven't got a puncher. Let's have another look at this. Look, you can see the debris there coming off the front wing of Lewis. Here he comes. Side by side. Looks for the inside line, but we shut it off. Can we stick it out? Final few corners. Surely we're going to get across the line now. Here we go, exiting the last corner, the Spanish Grand Prix, and it's going to be back-to-back wins for the Renault team. What a great race that was. Once again, all about the strategy.
So, another fantastic victory for Renault today. Anthony, what do you think made the difference here?
I feel like consistency was probably the key today. There's being quick, and then there's being quick lap after lap after lap. If you can do that, you can capitalise on other people's errors without making many of your own. And that's an approach that can push you a long way up the field.
As we can see, it's time for the podium, and I can see the Renault team underneath our commentary box going crazy as their drivers walk out. It was a great win, and it means a great deal to this team.
So that's a huge result for us in the team. Great strategy, just about paid off. It was very squeaky bum towards the end there, but we got it done. We got it over the line. We was very fortunate. We should have finished about P3 in reality if Sebastian and Bottas hadn't both run into engine troubles
And
there.
now let's take a look at the drivers' standings. Lewis Hamilton takes over the lead of the
So the
Drivers'
final order is
Championship
myself,
after
Hamilton,
an excellent
Verstappen,
result. And now
Hulkenberg,
I'd like to
Ricciardo,
ask you,
Raikkonen with some
Anthony
engine
Davidson,
problems
who
there,
was your
Ocon,
driver of the
Perez,
day?
Fernando
Grosjean,
Alonso.
Sainz,
Wherever
Magnussen,
he is,
Alonso
whatever
and
team
Kvyat.
he's in, when is he not just brilliant? He'll give you a performance every time, just like he's done today.
On to the constructors then. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join us next time for another thrilling instalment of this Formula One season.
So great race, thoroughly enjoyed that one. Join me again soon for the next race, which will be the Monaco Grand Prix. As you can see, we're 1 point behind the championship leader, Lewis Hamilton, who's taken the lead off Sebastian Vettel after his retirement, who's 6 points back from the leader. So it's all opening up, coming into the European season here. So the constructors, we're down in P4 at the minute, not too far off Red Bull Racing. Let's hope we can make up some more places in Monaco, which I highly doubt. But thank you for joining me. If you've got any comments, please drop them in the section below. Give us a like, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.